hilarity there. But Jenna as well, which is funny. So I'm listening to that story, and it's just, I think what you and I need to realize with all of this is ADD moment here, is that we're just fucking awesome. We're really awesome fucking people. We are really talented, really smart, really goddamn good at anything that we do. We are very kind, very considerate, very compassionate. We can actually do our jobs and do a good job. I don't know about you, but I mean, you've been posting all your beautiful sunset photos, like all your beautiful photos. Like, I am a very upbeat, positive person. Yes, then I know I complain. So maybe that's, what's that called? Being hypocritical. But I think what it shows us is that, you know what? We had trauma too. And yet somehow we're just fucking awesome. So I just keep thinking about a couple things. Again, with the trust, I said I'm just going to sit back and trust, right? Eric Larson's birthday on the 22nd. So that would be, he was 45 in 2020. It's 2022, so he would have been 47 this year. That is Dave's brother, the one who passed away from, it was ruled as methadone overdose. But as I told you, he was a biochem major at Cornell. Ivy League school. Smart dude. I have a feeling he knew what he was doing. That's, you know, it is what it is. There was just a calendar reminder that popped up. Ends my ADD moment. So with the trust, it still hasn't gone through. I messaged them because I signed the new letter of engagement letter, and they need the $1,000. And I guess I just assumed that they would do what they did with the last one, and they would email the invoice to the title company for the title company to pay, because that's where it's coming from. Is the $23,000 is sitting in 23,000 and some $100 odd is sitting in a trust. That's the number 22. Okay. Maybe that's to make me also think of the trust. So I'll get there as well. It always helps to talk and connect the dots. So there's 23,000 some $100 sitting in the account at the title company. Magnus Title, from the sale of the home that happened back in April. We are now 8 months later, almost 9, and the money is still sitting there. Well, why? Because it's not meant to be in Chris's name, so that needs to be changed. I'm just gonna throw this out there because that number keeps calling me. Okay, so anyways, I reached back out to the title company and I said, I reached back out to my attorney, my trust attorney, and I said, hey, I was just circling back in to see what's going on. And she goes, her assistant goes, oh, I was actually messaging you today because we need the $1,000. Should we, collect that from the title company, or how should we? I'm like, not even gonna get annoyed, because this is all meant to be. There's a reason why this hasn't gone through yet. Like, right? There's a reason why this is not finalized yet. And I am gonna go. That is definitely red. Alright. That's cool. The vehicle behind me went too. Two vehicles behind me went. So I didn't realize I did, but did not register that there was a motorcycle behind me. So, I said, oh good, she fell asleep. I might just drive a little bit to leave this story, and then get her home and get her to bed. Lily fell asleep though in the back seat. I just got done with meditation, which I want to explain about that too. So, I said, yes, it'll come out of the trust money. That's what Dave and I agreed to, is that any fees, that's what I made happen. Any fees to set up the trust comes out of the trust money, not separate, because I knew it wouldn't go over well with Dave. So the first time it was $2,000. Well, now we're switching it. And the thing is, I think it's because it's not supposed to be Genie. I think this is just like an interim to delay it, right? I don't think Genie's going to be in our life long term. She just does not vibe with me. And I think the universe knows that, and it's like, okay, here's something in the interim. Okay, here's something else, like, So, I mean, really, do I really want somebody managing $22,000, $11,000 for each of my children, who thinks that the $20 that I found on the sidewalk, she's entitled to? Like, that's just not funny. It's not funny. I'm sorry. I don't know why I am so triggered by that. It's not funny. So, I emailed my attorney's assistant back and said, yes, the $1,000 will come out of the trust, out of the, amount. So please just email the invoice to Magnus Title with me CC'd, and then I will approve it. Because the title company has to, I have to approve any funds withdrawn from that title. That amount is sitting there to go into the trust only, but that amount, according to the divorce decree, the fees can be paid with that money. So they have the divorce decree, they know, all the legalities. So now probably a month went by before I realized, hey, what's going on? And then it's been a few weeks since, at least probably a couple weeks since that email with the attorney saying, yes, go ahead and email them the invoice and CC me and I'll approve it. And I haven't seen that email. So I'm waiting for it. I'm like, okay, there's a reason why this is not going through. And now I keep getting calls from that phone number. And when I finally was like, it's not even saying it's a spam call, it's just saying it's a number. So it made me want to look up that number. So I Googled that number. And I don't know if I did screenshot it. I don't know if I shared it with you. It comes back as what I told you, a rehab facility, drug rehab facility, where they do supply Suboxone. So Suboxone basically makes you not want, I think it makes you sick if you do ones that are used for different reasons. There's another one, I don't know, there's another one that uses it to counteract if you're having an overdose. That you can give nasally, orally, or inject it. And it basically blocks the opioids from working. So if people are having an overdose, it basically blocks it so that they don't die. So that's what it comes up as when I look up that number. The only thing I can think of is Dave. And what did I say? That if that's the case, what if he overdoses and dies? Yes, I would be fine with that. Right? Do I necessarily want that for my kids? Kinda. Sorry, not sorry. Is that going to be like a whole nother level of trauma? Yes. Would that almost be better for Callie than if he just stopped showing up? So Callie spilled the beans on this one this weekend. So I told you he's now working at Starbucks. So you nailed it. This has been six months. Is that what you said? From the disbursement of the money? I don't remember. But this, I believe the 22nd, I have it in my calendar, was yours, Danielle's guess of when Dave would run out of money. Well, you were right. I'm going to guess, I know he has at least one credit card, so I'm going to guess he has racked up more credit card debt. I'm guessing he already blew through the 65 grand. Have I spent it as well? Yes. I also had a baby, and having a baby is expensive. Anyways, ADD. Callie told me over, and I keep saying over this weekend when I went to Sedona. It wasn't the weekend, it was Monday and Tuesday, but it sure does feel like the weekend. Like it seems like I just took a trip over the weekend, right? But it was in reality Monday night and Tuesday night. I'm not fully back from maternity leave. I am coming back, but I'm still not in the whole knowing what day it is. And that's fine. Why not? Who needs to know what day it is? Screw that shit. So I know that goes against everything that you feel with being somewhere and being on time, and there's me right now who just wants to show up when I show up, and but no, I get it. Like I have clients, right? And you have to schedule that, right? And the way I work it with my clients is if I'm able to go over a little bit for them, then I'm happy to do it if I'm able to. And if not, if they show up late for their session, then it's just kind of, then you get that time. But there's been times when I'm starting their session like 5 minutes late. I was late this last time because of the nanny, right? Which does not resonate with me because I want to be on time for my clients. So obviously I went past the time to make sure that my client got the full time. So Callie told me that grandmom and granddad, which is Dave's parents, are there. They're there now. They're going to be at Dave's for the next 3 weeks. Callie's so torn with that one. I don't think she wants them there. She said she enjoys doing the cards the learning stuff with grandma and granddad is nicer. She said basically she likes granddad better because, yes, he gets mad at us, but he doesn't yell at us when he gets mad at us. Jesus. That's what you're judging your, why he's better. I get it. So, neither one let them cry. Neither grandma nor granddad. Dave's parents. So, I know Callie hates it when they're there because Dave's never around when they're there. Dave uses that as an excuse to work more. Do I think that in the past when they've been there that he's been working more? No. I think it was just like with Sam. I think he was going and, fucking around and having dates and, whatever else. I'm sure he's still on. Because he's trying to find his next supply, right? Because he doesn't have one right now. The kids are basically his supply. And Callie, especially, which... Yep, that's all I have to say about that. So, he's working at Starbucks, and Callie, already gets emotional because Daddy's going to try not to work much when we're around, when we're with him, but sometimes he still has to, and he has to work a lot when grandma and granddad are here because he has no money. That's what he says. He says, and this is Callie's words, he said, he says, because I don't have any money, because I have to, because I don't have any money. I have to, because I don't have any money. That's what he says. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. There's the shit that I don't want to pass on to my kids. So universe, you gotta make sure that I have plenty enough money so I do not pass on these financial scarcity issues to my children. And that's why I just decided, after speaking to my therapist, that anything my kids wanted for Christmas, I got it for them. Because I don't want them to think that they can't have what they want. I want them to 100% believe that they can have whatever it is their little hearts desire. Including, Callie asked, after seeing Santa, she finished writing her letter to Santa. So this is a couple days ago, right? This is on Sunday. She asked for a baby bear. And I'm like, what do you mean a baby bear? Because I'm like, again, I already bought everything on your list and made sure to buy everything else that you asked for, and everything that you and now it's like the what is it, the 19th, and she's asking for something new. So now I'm like, oh my God, can I get this, before then? Like, all right, how do I make this happen? So I'm like, what is it that she's talking about? I don't understand. What does she mean, a baby bear? So get her to describe it a little more, and she wants BG, her first bear that I insisted that we take her to Build-A-Bear. So Dave and I took her to Build-A-Bear to get a bear when she was just over a year old. 16. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't even a year. She wasn't even a year yet. So she was born in July, and then we took her in January. I don't know. I forget when BG's birthday is. I put it in my calendar and I still forget. So she wants a baby bear for BG to have a baby. And I was like, oh, my heart. Oh, how sweet is that? BG is going to have a baby. Oh my God. She's so sweet, because I had Lily that her bear needs to have a baby. And I'm like, oh God, of course I need to make this happen for her. So I went on the Build-A-Bear site. They do make little mini bears. So I ordered this bear for $10 and paid $15 in shipping to get it here on the 23rd before Christmas. So I was like, I need to make this. Could I have gone to the thrift store and maybe found a little bear stuffed animal? Yeah, probably. But this way I did it. I did it online, made sure it's going to happen, right? So I'm realizing, though, exactly what you said. Dave's out of money. is now starting because he needs money because he doesn't have money. And he's telling this to our children. And now Callie is repeating this to me, that Dave needs to work because he doesn't have money. I need to work. Like that's what she said that he said. So it is happening. So this phone number, I'm glad that you're okay with me being a storyteller. This is a lot to get to this point. So the number to me means relapse. And I said, if he relapses, I need to make sure that I can take care of my children financially. I want that money in the trust for them. But what if that's not what that money is made for? What if this is we're gonna play the game, right? What's the worst that can happen? We are playing this. What if he has relapsed or does relapse and overdoses and dies? That would then make the divorce decree null and void because he's dead, right? Which then that money could go into a bank account and I could use that money just for the children, for Hobbs' school. It's really the biggest expense that I can think of. What if that's what that money is supposed to be meant for? To help me make sure that I can take care of the children after he dies. Because do you think his parents are gonna like be cool and be like, oh, he died, we want to make sure that you have enough money for the children? No. They fucking wouldn't even contribute to half the amount for a new air conditioning unit for my home to make sure that the kids had air conditioning when they were with me full time. My parents paid for half, and I told Dave he needed to pay for half. I said, I'll pay for half, you need to pay for half to make sure that the children have air conditioning. It was smack in the middle of the summer, and he said he would ask his parents, and they said no. His parents are assholes. So do I think that they would then be like, oh, he died, we want to make sure that our grandchildren are taken care of, we're millionaires, here's plenty of money to make sure that our grandchildren are taken care of? Do I think they would give two shits? No. Should they? Yes. In a healthy family, is that how that would work out? Yes. But maybe that's why this still hasn't gone through. Maybe it's not supposed to go into a trust. Maybe Dave's gonna be out of their life now, and I'm gonna use that money to help take care of them, you know, for a little bit until my wealth continues to accumulate. Thought process there. Thanks for letting me tell a really long story just to get to that point. I am going to go in. I am going to go call my parents, wish me luck, so that tomorrow I can call and pay them and schedule that. And they sent it a day ago and said, you know, you need to call and pay us today, but they emailed it to me. I don't know why they emailed it. I was not expecting an email. I was expecting them to call me back. Obviously miscommunication there. She said, let me talk to the surgeon and get back to you. So I keep waiting for a phone phone call and not getting it, so I finally went and checked my email, and it was not in the primary. But I found it with the new quote. So, am I nervous? Yes, because here's me standing up for myself again, but I'm going to do it. I was going to wait till they're here, but obviously that's not going to work. So, wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes. Holy crap. I need the dude to come and do the front. The things are overgrown. What did Jeannie do? Oh, that's her can. I was like, what is that? Alright. I love you. I think we're pretty much fucking rocking at life. I mean, look at how awesome that we are both doing as far as growth is concerned. Considering where we came from with fucking Randy and Dave. Look at how far we've come. And look at how far we're continuing to come. And now you're gonna join the businesswoman world with me. It's exciting stuff. Screw this working for other people shit. We're fucking geniuses. We're amazing. We're smart. Yeah. So, and I am fucking talented at what I do. I am fucking good. So, anyways, I keep getting a shit ton of Instagram requests for people who are psychics offering readings, and from a shit ton of narcissists. What are those about? Because the universe does that to send me signs to get my attention. So is it going to tell me that I'm also going to get to be a psychic? Some of them are people offering to do tarot readings. Maybe I need to have another tarot reading done? On what? You already did it on the rash. On Dave? I don't know. Anyways, it'll all make sense at some point. I love you.